This is my top 10 Lego Star Wars minifigures. I saw some other guy on YouTube today post a video of his top 10, and I thought his top 10 was kind of lame. It was like a bunch of like Mandalorian, Ahsoka nonsense, and a bunch of like helmety dudes. And then I realized he was only ranking the ones in 2025, so obviously I thought it was lame because I don't really care about the Mandalorian or Ahsoka, but it made me want to do my own top 10 list. So these are my top 10 Star Wars minifigures. And if you disagree, you probably have like a lot of bad opinions about Star Wars, or you're just like really dumb. So sorry, man. At number 10, I gotta say the red R2D2, R4D4. He's pretty cool. I like the R2D2 minifigures, and this one's my favorite because he's red. I think that's pretty neat. At number 9, I gotta say all the Ewoks. They're all great. I never had any Ewok minifigures as a kid, but I thought they looked like Ewoks and they look pretty cool. I like this one the best. Um, he's pretty neat, but I like the Ewoks. So at number 8, I gotta say the classic Qui-Gon Jinn minifigure. I think he's really cool. I like his hairpiece. I like his green lightsaber. I like Qui-Gon Jinn in general, and I think this is the best version of him. I think the other ones kind of they add a little too much detail, which is kind of what I like about the classic minifigures. They're a little dumbed down. I think they look a little better sometimes. Uh, at number 7, I gotta say like the original Yoda minifigure or Kit Fisto, but mostly Yoda. I like their like squishy little rubbery heads. I always thought they felt cool in my fingers when I was a kid. I thought that was pretty neat. And I like Yoda. Number 6 is Darth Vader. Any of them, Darth Vader looks pretty cool because he's Darth Vader. It's kind of hard to fuck it up, except for Santa Darth Vader. Number 5, I gotta say, like the Clone Wars Phase 1 Clone Trooper, I thought was really cool. By extension, like the Phase 1 Captain Rex, I thought was also pretty good. I think this is the best clone trooper they've released out of like any of them. I think they look the coolest as Phase 1. I kind of don't like that everything now is like all the Phase 2 guys because they just look like stormtroopers. I had a lot of these guys as a kid, so I gotta say Phase 1 clone trooper is pretty tight. Then right above it at number 4, the classic Scout Trooper with, I think they haven't done a better Scout Trooper since. I always thought he looked pretty cool as a kid. I liked when you took off his helmet, he just was yellow with big ass sunglasses. And I just thought he looked really neat. I like him. So he's number whatever I put him on. I'm gonna give the honorable mentions before I give the top 3. I gotta say honorable mentions. I like the Rebel Fleet Trooper, but I didn't put him on there because I don't like him that much. I like General Grievous. He's a cool ass minifigure, but they forgot to give him his cape from Revenge of the Sith, which is dumb. Like, where the hell's the cape? I like Jabba, but he's not even a minifigure. He's a big fat lizard. And I like the Gamorrean Pig Guard because he has an axe and he just looks neat. But I wasn't even going to put him on the list because I never even got close to having a Gamorrean Pig Guard. Um, Slave Leia, obviously. And then the last honorable mention, he's not from Star Wars, but I liked Jay from Ninjago. I liked the DX version, and I like the ZX version. Whenever I see the guy with the little shoulder pauldrons or whatever, I always get a lot of nostalgia. I like that guy. And for number 3 on my list, I gotta say the new Luke they did for like the Yavin ceremony with the medal, I thought looked pretty cool. I like his hairpiece. I like the medal. I like all the yellow and gold and shit. I think it looks pretty neat. So I put him on number 3 because why the hell not? Number 2, honestly, this might even be number 1, but I like the classic Chewbacca minifigure. I don't think they've really made a better Chewbacca minifigure since like the original one. I don't know why they keep fucking it up. Like, just don't mess with perfect. Just give us the classic one back. I don't even know, but like, I think he looks cool. I think he looks the most like Chewbacca, and I like Chewbacca. He's a pretty cool Wookiee. And then the number 1 is probably I like the Tatooine Luke. Really, any of them are great. I like Tatooine. I like Luke, and I mean like the Jabba's Palace one where he comes back in black and he's all edgy and shit. I like green lightsabers. This one, I found it on Google. That one's probably my favorite. But I think they're all great. So that's my top 10 Star Wars minifigures. I'm gonna leave a link to the guy who posted the video that made me want to do this video. Sorry for hating on your list, man, but you picked the worst year to rank the Star Wars minifigures. You should have ranked ones that weren't doo-doo, man. Cause I don't give a fuck about the Mandalorian. That shit's bad. But that's my video, yo. Leave a comment if you thought my list was whack. I'm gonna come find you and kick your ass. Or leave a comment if you thought it was good. You got the right opinion if you did. Um, I liked the Bib Fortuna figure you showed. That one was cool, but I didn't put him on the list because I don't care about Bib Fortuna. Dewana Wanga.
They wanna wanga.
My.